What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'll be taking a look at the starting lineup for the 2025 Toyota Save Mart 350 at Sonoma Raceway. So anyways, let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Starting on the pole, we have three-time Repco Supercar champion and winner of last week's race at Chicago, Shane Van Gisbergen in the 88 car for Trackhouse Racing is starting in second position on the outside of the front row. We have the 2024 Southern 500 winner and 2025 Daytona 500 pole sitter Chase Briscoe in the 19 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in third position, we have two-time Daytona 500 champion and 2017 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion William Byron in the 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in fourth position, we have the 2025 Coca-Cola 600 winner Ross Chastain in the 1 car for Trackhouse Racing. Starting in fifth position, we have AJ Allmendinger in the 16 car for Call Racing, still looking for his first Cup win of 2025. And starting in sixth position, we have the 2022 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 2023 NASCAR Cup Series Rookie of the Year winner Ty Gibbs in the 54 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in seventh position, we have the 2023 NASCAR Cup champion, 2023 Coca-Cola 600 winner from Nashville earlier this year, Ryan Blaney in the 12th car for Team Penske. And starting in eighth position, we have two-time NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 2024 NASCAR Cup Series regular season champion, Tyler Reddick in the 45 car for 2311 Racing. Starting in ninth position, we have the winner from the Chicago Street Course in 2024, Alex Bowman in the 48 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in 10th position, we have the 2023 Coca-Cola 600 winner and 2017 24 Coca-Cola 600 winner and 2017 NASCAR Craftsman Truck champion Christopher Bell in the 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in 11th position, we have a 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion and 2024 Brickyard 400 winner Kyle Larson in the 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in 12th position, we have the 2022 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion Zane Smith in the 38 car for Front Row Motorsports. Starting in 13th position, we have the 2020 NASCAR Cup champion and 2014 NASCAR Xfinity champion Chase Elliott in the 9 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in 14th position, we have the 2015 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and winner from Watkins Glen last year, Chris Buescher in the 17 car for RFK Racing. Starting in 15th position, we have the 2021 Daytona 500 winner Michael McDowell in the 71 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting in 16th position, we have three-time Daytona 500 winner Denny Hamel in the 11 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in 17th position, we have two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion and two-time Brickyard 400 winner Kyle Busch in the 8 car for Richard Childress Racing. And starting in 18th position, we have John Henry Nemechek in the 42 car for Legacy Motor Club. Starting in 19th position, we have the 2016 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion, winner of the race in 2022 at Sonoma, and the winner from Mexico and Xfinity earlier this year, Daniel Suarez in the 99 car for Trackhouse Racing. And starting 20th position, we have Ryan Preece in the 60 car for RFK Racing. Starting 21st position, we have the 2012 NASCAR Cup champion and 2010 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion, Brad Keselowski in the 6 car for RFK Racing. And starting 22nd position, we have three-time NASCAR Cup champion and 2015 Daytona 500 winner, Joe Logano in the 22 car for Team Penske. Starting 23rd position, we have the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series Rookie of the Year winner, Carson Osevar in the 77 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting 24th position, we have the winner from Talladega earlier this year, 2022 Daytona 500 winner and 2020 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion, Austin Cindric in the 2 car for Team Penske. Starting 25th position, we had the winner from Las Vegas Motor Speedway earlier this year, Josh Berry in the 21 car for the Wood Brothers. And starting 26th position, we have Ty Dillon in the 10 car for Colleague Racing. Starting 27th position, we have the 2023 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Cole Custer in the 41 car for the Haas Factory team. And starting 28th position, we have Riley Herbst in the 35 car for 2311 Racing. Starting 29th position, we have Justin Haley in the 7 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting in 30th position, we have the winner from the Fall Talladega race in 2021 and 2022 Kansas winner Bubba Wallace in the 23 car for 2311 Racing. Starting 31st position, we have two-time Southern 500 winner and 2015 NASCAR Craftsman Truck champion Eric Jones in the 43 car for Legacy Motor Club. And starting 32nd position, we have Noah Gragson in the 4 car for Front Row Motorsports. Starting 33rd position, we have 2011 NASCAR Craftsman Truck champion, 2013 NASCAR Xfinity champion, 2018 Daytona 500 winner Austin Dillon in the 3 car for RCR. And starting 34th position, we have the 2023 Daytona 500 winner and two-time Xfinity champion Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 47 car for Hayek Motorsports. Starting 35th position, we have Todd Gillen, the 34 car for Front Row Motorsports. And starting in 36th position, we have Cody Ware in the 51 car for Rick Ware Racing. And starting in 37th in last position, we have Catherine Lake in the 78 car for Live Fast Motorsports to score one of the highest finishes for Live Fast Motorsports last week at Chicago, scoring a top 20 finish. So that is starting line for the 2025 Toyota Save Mart 350 at Sonoma Raceway. What are the big storylines going into today's race at Sonoma? Number one, the track conditions. A lot of drivers were talking about the treacherous track conditions earlier today. There was a lot of drivers complaining about it, and there was a lot of the drivers that were talking about the lack of lateral grip, and we're also talking about a lot of guys having issues. All three Spire guys spun during practice. Justin Haley, Carson Osbar, and Michael McDowell. And more drivers were having issues and problems throughout the day, and there were drivers kicking up debris and all that kind of stuff on the racetrack throughout the day. I think track conditions are going to be a little treacherous, which could lead to a very wild race like we saw in the beginning of last year's race, where Joey Logano, who had dominated early, got caught up in an incident and wrecked last year. Now, who are the big favorites going into today's race? I think the odds-on favorite to win is going to be Shane Van Gisbergen, but I think the competition is going to be a little closer this time around, as he wasn't the fastest car in practice. Ty Gibbs and AJ Allmendinger, who I think are two of the better road course racers in the NASCAR Cup Series as well, I think those two guys are going to be really, really strong. And one guy that a lot of people are probably not going to be talking about because of some of the lack of performance some are saying is Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson historically is very, very good at Sonoma. He doesn't always qualify well, though he does have 5 poles at this racetrack, so that's not entirely true. But Larson's someone I think will be a threat by the end of the event. They've got to work on getting better qualifying for these races, because that's an area they've been struggling at times this year, but I do think Larson could be a threat. I also think there's some other guys that are going to get up there. I think Michael McDowell, despite the fact he's starting 15th, I think he'll be a threat. I think there's going to be other guys that are going to get up there throughout the field, like Tyler Reddick, for example, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see a Christopher Bell up there going for the win in victory. He probably learned some pointers being in the Xfinity Series booth. We'll see what Christopher Bell can do, but I think the favorite is obviously Shane Van Gisbergen, and he'll be trying to be the first driver to win with the Red Bull sponsorship since Casey Kane did it back in 2011 at Phoenix, which would be the final time that Red Bull Racing would go to victory lane at the time. Now Red Bull tries to pick up the win, and Shane Van Gisbergen tries to get his wings and picks up his 3rd Cup victory 2025. This would also be his 4th career NASCAR Cup Series win. If he could accomplish that today, I think he's got a really good chance and a strong opportunity to bring that Red Bull car to victory lane in the NASCAR Cup Series race later this afternoon. Should be a wild, should be chaotic event. We may not see a lot of cautions in the race, but we'll see how the race goes later today at Sonoma Raceway. So, that is going to be it for the starting lineup video for the 2025 Toyota Save Mart 350 at Sonoma Raceway. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on so notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts below on today's video. Who's your pick to win the NASCAR Cup Series race later today at Sonoma, the Toyota Save Mart 350? Let me know it in the comments below. We will have the NASCAR Cup Series race to be dropping up on the channel after the race does conclude. Tomorrow on the channel, we're going to have a NASCAR news video drop. We're going to talk about some Carson Quaff rumors about maybe being a Team Penske person, some rumors around Daniel Suarez maybe being a Junior Motorsports potentially next year, Dale Jr. discussing that, an update on the 2011 and Front Row Motorsports lawsuit. We did get an update on that earlier today. We got other content dropping later this week. We got content on people like Haley Deegan, Shane Van Gisbergen, cars, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain, Sheldon Creed, Sam Mayer, Cletus Afron, Dodge Ram, Frankie Muniz, Connor Zillis, Junior Motorsports, you name it, all the good stuff, silly season, all that. We'll be talking about all that kind of stuff on the channel in the coming days and weeks. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content, other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.